Take a look at your hand. You're likely holding a device that committed a mass murder. It didn't kill people. It killed industries. Billions of dollars in hardware vanished into a 6-inch screen. But what happened to the camera, the torch, and the map was just a rehearsal. A much bigger storm is coming, and this time it's not coming for your pocket. It's coming for your brain. This is the story of how technology eats itself and why your career might be the next meal. 20 years ago, if you wanted to navigate a new city, take a high-res photo, listen to music, and check the weather, you needed a backpack full of gear. You needed a Kodak camera, a Garmin GPS, a Sony Walkman, and a physical flashlight. Each of these was a multi-million-dollar industry with thousands of employees. Today, they are just free icons on your home screen. The smartphone didn't just compete with these businesses, it rendered them invisible. Let's talk about the Kodak moment. In 1996, Kodak was a titan. It was worth $28 billion and employed 140,000 people. They owned the world of memories. But they made a fatal mistake. They thought they were in the film business. They didn't realize they were in the memory business. When digital cameras and eventually smartphones arrived, Kodak's empire didn't just shrink, it evaporated. This is what we call disruption. It happens when a new technology becomes so convenient and cheap that the old way becomes obsolete overnight. Think about the humble calculator. A standalone device sold in the millions. Now, it's a utility toggle. The alarm clock replaced the flashlight industry, shrunk to a tiny niche for hikers. Even the movie rental industry, remember Blockbuster? They had 9,000 stores worldwide. And Netflix didn't just build better stores. They turned those physical buildings into digital data packets. The physical world is being swallowed by the digital world at an exponential rate. But here is the terrifying part. The smartphone killed physical objects. It replaced things you could touch. Artificial intelligence is different. AI is here to kill intellectual services. It's coming for things you think. If you believe your job is safe because you work in a high-rise office and not a factory floor, you are making the exact same mistake Kodak made in the 90s. We are moving from the era of handwork to headwork, and your biological supercomputer is officially facing its first real competitor. Have you ever felt that little knot of anxiety in your stomach, wondering if a machine could do your job better, faster, and cheaper? Well, you're not alone. We're living through a revolution, and the ground is shifting under our feet. Today, we're diving deep into which jobs are really on the chopping block, and trust me, some of the answers will shock you. First up, the so-called white-collar apocalypse. For years, we thought white-collar jobs were safe. We pictured robots on assembly lines, not in boardrooms. But think again. AI is getting incredibly good at tasks that once required a college degree. Data analysis, financial modeling, even some legal research. These roles, often seen as the backbone of the middle class, are facing an unprecedented challenge. The repetitive, data-driven aspects of these jobs are prime targets for automation. It's not about robots in suits. It's about intelligent software making decisions faster than any human could. Now, let's talk about the creative fields. This one hurts. We always believed creativity was our last bastion, the one thing that made us uniquely human. But AI is painting, composing music, and writing poetry, and it's getting good. This is what I call the creative massacre. Graphic designers, illustrators, and musicians are seeing AI tools that can generate stunning visuals or catchy tunes in seconds. Does this mean the end of human art? Not necessarily. But it does mean the role of the creative professional is about to change dramatically. It's shifting from pure creation to curation, collaboration with AI, and finding that unique human touch that a machine can't replicate. Let's zoom in on a specific creative field, copywriting and translation. This is where it gets personal for a lot of us. AI-powered writing assistants are everywhere, and they're not just correcting your grammar anymore. They can draft emails, write articles, and generate marketing copy. And translation? Real-time, highly accurate AI translators are breaking down language barriers like never before. This is a classic case of efficiency versus nuance. And while AI can translate words, can it truly translate culture, humor, and subtext? The jobs aren't just vanishing, they're evolving. The demand now is for editors who can refine AI-generated text and translators who can handle complex, culturally sensitive material. All right, here comes the biggest surprise of all. For years we've been told, learn to code. Coding is the future. Well, the future just got complicated. AI is now writing its own code. Developers can use AI assistants to generate complex functions, debug errors, and even build entire applications from simple text prompts. This is a massive twist. The very people building the AI are creating tools that could automate their own work. So, is coding a dead end? No, but the nature of the job is changing. It's becoming less about writing lines of code and more about high-level system design, architecture, and telling the AI what to build. The ultimate skill is no longer just coding, but problem solving. What all of this boils down to is the staggering speed of obsolescence. Skills that were in high demand just 5 years ago might be redundant in the next 5. This isn't a one-time shift. It's a state of constant, accelerating change. The idea of learning one trade and doing it for 40 years is officially a relic of the past. The new survival skill isn't a specific technical ability, it's adaptability. It's the willingness to learn, unlearn, and relearn. We have to become lifelong learners, constantly updating our skills and embracing the tools that are reshaping our world. So, is it all doom and gloom? Absolutely not. This is a moment of incredible opportunity. For every job that's transformed, new roles and new industries will emerge. The key is to stay curious, stay agile, and never stop learning. The future doesn't belong to the robots, it belongs to those who learn how to work with them. What do you think? Which industry do you believe is most at risk, or which new jobs do you see emerging? Will AI take your job? This question is on everyone's mind, but let's rephrase it. It's not AI that will take your job, but someone who knows how to use AI. Think about it. What makes us uniquely human? It's our empathy, our creativity, our intuition. It's that gut feeling when something is just right, or that flash of a brilliant, crazy idea. AI can process data at lightning speed, but it can't feel. It can't dream. It can't understand the nuances of a human conversation, or the emotional weight behind a piece of art. That's our untouchable advantage. The future isn't about humans versus machines. It's about humans with machines. This brings us to the rise of the centaur. In mythology, a centaur is half human, half horse, combining the intelligence of a human with the power and speed of a horse. In our world, the new centaur is a human professional paired with a powerful AI. Imagine a doctor using AI to analyze thousands of medical scans in seconds, freeing them up to focus on patient care and complex diagnoses. Or a graphic designer using AI to generate hundreds of concepts, then applying their artistic vision to refine the perfect one. The AI is the powerful horse, but you are the rider, directing its power with your expertise and judgment. This partnership amplifies our abilities, making us more efficient, more creative, and more powerful than ever before. You don't compete with the AI, you command it. So, how do you become this centaur? What's the new skill set you need to thrive? 2 words: prompt engineering and curation. Prompt engineering is the art and science of talking to AI. It's about crafting clear, precise instructions, or prompts, to get the exact output you want. It's like being a director guiding an actor. A vague direction gets a weak performance. A specific, insightful direction gets an award-winning one. The better your prompts, the better your AI partner becomes. Then, there's curation. AI can generate a flood of information, ideas, and content. Your job is to be the expert curator, the tastemaker. You need to sift through it all, identify the gems, discard the noise, and refine the output with your human touch and industry knowledge. This combination of skills, knowing how to ask the right questions and knowing how to recognize the right answers, is the new currency in the digital economy. Let's talk about a cautionary tale. Remember Nokia? For years, they were the undisputed kings of the mobile phone world. Their phones were everywhere. They were indestructible. They were on top of the world. But then, the iPhone arrived. Nokia saw it, but they underestimated the shift. They were too comfortable, too slow to adapt to the new age of smartphones and touchscreens. They believed their old formula would work forever. We all know how that story ended. In just a few years, they went from market leader to a historical footnote. This isn't just a story about a phone company. It's a powerful warning. The AI revolution is our smartphone moment. The ground is shifting beneath our feet, and clinging to the old ways of working is a recipe for disaster. The choice is simple: adapt or risk becoming the next Nokia. This is your final call to action. Don't be a spectator watching the future unfold from the sidelines. Be an active participant. Start learning today. Play with AI tools. Take an online course in prompt engineering. Read articles, watch videos, and understand how this technology is changing your specific industry. Don't wait for your boss to tell you to learn. Take the initiative. Be curious. Be proactive. The future belongs to those who embrace change and learn to ride the wave, not those who get swept away by it. Become the centaur, master the new skills, and make AI your most powerful ally. The future is here, and it's waiting for you to shape it. Thanks for watching. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on navigating our amazing future.